5 a.m. on a Thursday morning. The UK is in lockdown. The birds are out, but for carers, it's another working day.
My name is Dawn. I'm currently working in a care home. It's very scary and frightening, but we work as a team to support each other and be there for the residents too.
Dawn is one of thousands of carers in the UK working through the coronavirus crisis. She relies on personal protective equipment, or PPE, to help her feel safer at work.
We wear PPE, aprons, gloves and masks. And we change the masks every 4 hours. We always change the gloves. We wash our hands thoroughly. There's hand sanitizers in the building, in the corridor. So there are safety procedures in the building.
As care home deaths rise, there is mounting pressure on the government to provide more PPE for workers like Dawn, who may be exposed to the virus.
It's very, very difficult because when you do personal care, you don't want to get too close to them. But because, especially when we use hoisting to the toilet or to the bed, it's very, very difficult not to get too close to them. But in order to protect yourself, you should try to minimize the closeness to do the job you can. That's it. Say, okay, bye. I'll see you a bit later. That's it.
It is not just workers who are finding this new way of life difficult. With care home visitors restricted, some elderly residents are struggling with feelings of isolation. How are they coping with the crisis?
They do struggle. They feel down. Some of them understand what's going on, and some are upset that because they have this routine of seeing their family on a regular basis. So when it completely all stops, they're feeling like a bit lost.
What about your colleagues? Are any of them frightened and worried?
Oh yes. Some of them are frightened, some of them are scared, some of them haven't been feeling very well, some of them stayed at home to isolate, to make them feel better and recover. And some of them are very brave. They just go along with it because they know they have a job to do.
Dawn takes public transport to work. Although new measures aim to reduce the spread, she is still concerned that she may contract the disease.
Yes, we fear that one of us can be seriously ill. I felt sick 2 weeks ago. I had a cold, runny nose, blowing my nose, sneezing. I was on night shift, felt a bit run down, and I knew that now I couldn't continue to work. So I had to isolate myself for 7 days because of this cold.
Under new gov.uk guidelines, millions in the UK are now eligible to be tested for coronavirus. However, high demand means slots are booked up within hours, making it difficult for workers like Dawn to access.
Do you think that having a test would be useful for yourself if you were able to test yourself?
Right, if I was able to test myself, then it would give you a bit more confidence and self-esteem to feel that, oh yes, at least I know now. I checked it online, but it seemed to be unavailable. They were just gone like hotcakes. I'm worried about bringing it home. Yes, of course, I'm worried about passing it on. That's why we distance in the house, just to make sure that we don't get too close to each other. We miss, hugging each other or give us some support to each other. We miss all that as a family, but we can't because we don't know the risk that we're putting ourselves in. So it's very, very difficult.
Despite the difficulties the pandemic has caused, Dawn is determined to continue carrying out her role to the best of her ability.
I love my job. I enjoy it thoroughly. I know the residents well, and when they see me, they're happy. When they don't see me, they say, "Oh, Dawn, I haven't seen you for a long time. Where have you been?" So it's like you can go to work and put a smile on your face, or you put a smile on their faces. It's like a family unit because you know the resident there, and some of them have been there for a few years. Or so if someone come in, arrive, you just make them feel comfortable, make them feel happy. Yeah. And just do the best you can. That's all you can do.